Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX crude oil today. Before looking into that, let us see what happened yesterday and what we expected yesterday. Yesterday, crude market opened around 5000 zone. You can see this is the price opening. 5005, around 5005 yesterday crude market opened around this zone, and after the price opening it really entered into the major key resistance zone of 5020. And you can see that after the price opening the market just took the support around 5020 and then it was staying higher, which means that it is staying above 5020. So what is this 5020? A price opening near the previous week total week trading session and staying above 5020. We had explained it clearly. It is going to be a major zone which is acting as a resistance for the last week. If you go and see that this 5020 acting as a resistance and taking a opening, clear opening just near and breaking it from the price opening and staying above indicates that the price can possibly move higher. But what happened after that is that the price couldn't sustain there. You can see that how long the price is struggling to stay there. For a long time there was a struggle, and after breaking this 520, a failure to sustain above the zone failed the market, so the price just moving again, coming down. So you can see that after the price drop also, now it is acting as a resistance. 5020 acted as a resistance, and you can see that the price went up and tested the resistance and it came down. So it came down till 4980, and you may know that we were expecting the market to move higher. That was our expectation for this week, till 4920 and 4900 zone. We were expecting crude to move higher. Till this zone we were expecting that we can the market will take some supports on major supports and resistance and it can move higher. That was our expectation. So that we know that 4980 is quite an intermediate support. So the market took some support around 4980 and it just gave a clear bounce back. You can see the level of buying. So the price took this much long time and to come down, and after that it gave a clear bounce back, but the price couldn't break and test this 5020. A failure to test and break this 5020 again put a pressure on the price, and the price clearly moved down and it couldn't sustain this 5020 zones. So what it clearly indicates that is that the price is struggling to stay above 5000 number or below 5000 numbers. So and at last the price in the latest session it is a clear drop. You can see constantly the highs are decreasing, and even you can draw a trend line here, and the price closed around 4975. So comparing the entire price action, yesterday's price action, initially the price tried, you can see this is the zone the price tried to stay above that, and after that it was completely dominated by the sellers. Apart from the pullback session from here 4980 to 5020, other than that it was completely dominated by the sellers and the price closed below. So what we can expect for this for today is that we are expecting the price to open just above the previous days yesterday's price closing. We are expecting crude to open just above 4980 or around 4990 zone. So the expected price opening is going to play a major role. Again we are saying, since we are posting these presentations well before the currency market and the commodity market price opening, so it is always subjected to changes, also minor changes. So around 9 o'clock you may see the rupee market opens, and you can correlate with the international price and come to a conclusion where the market today's MCX is going to open probably. So what we can do today is that there is no change in our plan. Even the opening is high, and we know the opening is high, the price opened higher, and when you compare the open and close, the opening is high but the closing is low. The price taking a resistance above the previous days previous week's trading zone. If you go back and see the previous week's price action, you can see that the price staying above the previous week's high and the trading zone, but failure and it pushed the market down. So it is what we are expecting is that still there is no change in our we expect the market can still has got a potential to take a good support around 4960 and 4920 and 4900 zone. So 4900 and 920 is again going to be our key zone. There is no change in our plan. So till then you can go for buying. If the price is going to stay below 4960, be very careful and watch that zone very carefully, because these 4960 you can expect a price pattern formation, so that you can get a clear idea about that. So what we are trying to say in terms of NYMEX prices is that till $88 the price is good for buying. So then at present the price is staying around $89. So till $89 till 88 or $87 the price is good for buying. So you know that if you are following the NYMEX, we don't want to confuse so much by saying the NYMEX prices. If you are following a NYMEX price, or if you are following international prices also, the last week the price came down till $87 and then it went higher. So that is a real case. But till we can give some buffer till $88, we expect the price to be staying up in the upper side. So what we expect in crude today, there is no change in our trading plan which we had framed for this week. Till 4920 the price is good for buying. Unless until we see a clear closing and price action below this, we need not go and reverse our view about crude market. Let us see what's going to happen during our trading session, and thanks a lot for watching our videos. Happy trading, take care, bye.